Well, for my last ever cardio scenario episode, it's only fair that I cover one topic. If you've seen enough of my morning walk talk videos and cardio scenario videos, you most likely know exactly what topic I'm going to be talking about. I hold it dear to my heart. I wouldn't even call it a topic. I would call it a philosophy, a way of thinking, a success model. If you were to ask any successful person on this planet, whether it's in fitness, I don't know, an Olympic gold medalist, or a business owner, a successful entrepreneur who's made a lot of money, changed a lot of lives, who's gone from nothing to hero, from zero to hero, they will all tell you one thing, one trait that you must have, and that is persistence. If you go on my YouTube channel, you will see my YouTube banner says persistence. Literally, I perceive it as the most important thing on this planet. In every realm, in every aspect of your life. Let's use me as an example. I've told this story many times, but I believe it to be really potent and powerful. When I started my business around 2 years ago, it took me 6 months to get my first client. Every single day, I would study, copywriting, sales emails, marketing, sales, human psychology, human nature, negotiations. I would practice speaking because I had a really strong accent. It's getting better now. I would learn a lot. I would reach out daily. I would practice daily. I would look for leads daily. And I did that days on days on days on days. And it took me 6 months to get my first client. Imagine if I had given up on my 5th month. Where would I be right now? I would probably be sitting in a college, thinking to myself, what if I didn't give up? What if I took myself seriously and just didn't give up on my goals, on my mission? What would be happening in life right now? But since I persisted, since I didn't give up, fast forward to the present day, in my garage you will find my dream car. In my home you will find my retired mom. In my Instagram you will find that I've generated over $2 million for all my fitness coaches. In my bank account you will find that I don't have to worry about money ever again. In my crypto wallet, you will again once find out that I don't have to ever worry about money ever again. And it's all thanks to persistence. I know that it sounds stupid, but just listen to what I'm about to say. This camera angle I'm not a fan of it. 1 second. I don't know why the gimbal is playing like this. Whatever. Look, what is the only way to guarantee failure? Think about it. What is the only way on this planet to guarantee your failure? That's right. It is to give up. If you try to hit 10K a month on days upon end, but then you give up, bam, you just guaranteed your failure. It's done. No more 10K a month for you. But if you keep on grinding until you hit 10K a month, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. For some people it takes less. For some people it takes more. For me to hit 10K a month, it took me 10 months. For some people it takes years. For some people it takes 2 months. Good for them. In a sense, I'm kind of happy that it didn't happen that quick because I wouldn't have learned a lot of lessons. As long as you don't give up, you're going to achieve any goal that you put out there for yourself. That is, if you have the right systems in place. If you know what you need to do, and if you do it for long enough, and if you work hard enough, and if you simply don't give up, what's gonna happen? You're gonna achieve your goals. It doesn't matter how big they are. Listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how absurd or big or unobtainable your goal is, as long as you have the system to achieve it. Hear me out. As long as you have the system to achieve your goal, and if you work hard enough, if you put in the work that it takes to achieve that goal, and if you're willing to make enough sacrifices to achieve that goal, and if you persist, and if you don't give up, simply don't give up, you're gonna achieve your goal. Every single goal that I put out for myself, that I set for myself, it seemed so unobtainable. Dude, going from making like 400 euros a year all through my Christmas and birthdays to making high 5 figures a month to having a fucking 639 horsepower Mercedes in my garage. You know how unobtainable that seemed? Yeah. But I did it. You may not feel like you're going to make it, but as long as you persist and just, keep on putting in the reps that are needed, as long as you keep on doing the work that's needed, you're gonna achieve it. It's like another really good example that I've said many times. Let's say you want to lose weight. You need to lose 20 pounds. What do you need in order to do that? You need 2 things: a calorie deficit and time. That's a system for you. The next thing that you need is just persistence and patience, which are pretty much the same thing. As long as you eat in a calorie deficit, meaning you eat less calories than your body burns throughout the day. If you eat lower than your maintenance, that's one part of the system. If you do that for long enough, the other part of the system, and as long as you don't give up and do that consciously, deliberately, consistently, and you don't cheat on yourself, you actually do that. You genuinely do that. As long as you do that, eat in a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight. Maybe you don't feel like you're gonna lose weight. You don't feel like you're gonna lose weight. But by the laws of physics, if you do what's needed, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna fucking achieve your goal of losing weight. Those 20 pounds that you really wanted to lose. Just an example. So think about goals as systems. You have a goal, break it down into smaller, more obtainable things. Let's say your goal was to make $10,000 a month. I know that me saying all of this sounds like I'm pitching my own fucking mentorship, but no, hear me out. $10,000 a month. How many days does a month have? Well, most of the time it is 30 days. 10,000 divided by 30 equals to $333 a day. Seems more obtainable. It does. What do you do to make $333 a day? Again, that sounds way more obtainable and way easier than $10K a month. If you work hard enough, and if you just find a system to make $333 a day, which is fucking obtainable, as of today, it is 9:53 a.m. as of filming this video. As of today, I've made around 800 euros. The day has just started. My clients are sleeping. When they wake up, I'm gonna make more money. Again, at one point in my life, dude, I was making 400 euros a year from Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and like Easter gifts. Now look at me. So find the right system, be patient, and be persistent, and don't give up until you achieve your goal. Simple. Because remember, the only way to guarantee your failure is to give up. So that's about it. That's about it, man. A whole year of 2 videos a day. My morning walk talk videos and my cardio scenario videos. For the people who stuck around ever since day one, thank you. For the people who watched ever since episode 1 up until now, thank you. To everyone who watched this video, thank you. No matter who you are, no matter how many videos you've seen, you don't understand how truly grateful I am. The fact that you're willing to hear me out, I don't care for how long, like at least a minute, that means a lot to me. Your time on this planet is limited. There's a cap to it. Eventually you're going to pass away, and you're giving away some of your finite time to me. And that means a lot to me. You're willing to hear me out, and you're being an open-minded individual, which I highly respect. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a video telling you about the 365p method, what that is, and how you can implement it into your life. Again, it's not some mentorship pitch or anything. You're going to see what it is tomorrow. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to comment or DM me on Instagram. I'm not disappearing. I'm still gonna be here, but not every single day. Because I found that me just putting out content daily, people get overwhelmed with it. It's like, imagine you go into a store and there's like 365 jars of jam. You wouldn't know which one to pick. That is why I created the 365p method. There's gonna be 1 jar of jam a day. It's gonna be fed to you. Hence, it's not gonna be so overwhelming. Hence, you're gonna have time to consume all of the value and implement it into your life and change your life. Become financially free, become more disciplined, become a more virtuous person in general. So yeah, thank you once again for sticking around, for being an open-minded individual. And I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll tell you what the 365p method is. I love you, and God bless you.